Andrew!
Yeah, good morning, Tom. Really looking forward to today. Bright, sunny day here on the south coast.
I'm not. Honestly, I feel like the first time in my life I've been apprehensive about going to Fratton Park.
No. Come on, let's have some positivity. You've had enough of that for Wednesday night. We're past that, Tom. Let me tell you this. Stoke are not going to score 6 goals again this season. One of those flukes happen from time to time. Another time, those shots would have hit the post, hit someone's ankle, not gone in, deflected, or hit the corner flag.
But they didn't.
That's the way it happens.
Hello again, welcome back to Fournilwrittenalloverit after one of the worst nights for quite some time. It's a bit of a cliche, but we go again. We're going to enjoy this game today, and so are the fans, and so are the team, Tom. And we're going to give Oxford a really, really good game. This is a wake-up call for us. John Messino described this one as a must-win game, and I think he's absolutely right. And I think sometimes we do overstate things here on the channel, but today is a really important day. It's a crucial day, and it's probably one of the biggest days in John Messino's managerial career so far. I think I'd agree with that, Tom. It's a game that we should win if we play to our strengths. It's a game we must win at home, and we must win more home games. It's fact of life. Whether we're playing Oxford or Luton, it doesn't matter. We've still got to beat these teams. And football is football. We love it. Let's get on with it. Let's go and beat this lot. Katie, Tina's got a little message for you.
Morning, Andrew.
We're here again.
He's back.
We're here again.
He loves this place so much.
I'm here too often, aren't I?
4 away games this season for Oxford United. Not won any of them, conceded at least twice in all of them.
Yep. Well, you had to put a shine on it. It was the last one was much better though. The last one was much better. I went to Luton on Tuesday and we played really well. We came back from 2 goals down.
You gonna get something today?
I hope so. I do think form in these type of games, when you are off the back of such a humbling, strange freak result, that this game could literally go in a direction, because we know that you've got to come back and show and prove something.
You like that jumper, don't you? That was on the latest edition of Jam.
It was, thank God.
Thank God for that.
Before or after?
It's, sorry?
It'll be a typical Pompey thing to go get 3 points today. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be an ugly win if we win it. My confidence in the team's still there, and the season starts now, part 2.
What are we saying, Joshua?
40 Pompey.
Now, for
He's 18 now and he thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Come here.
Until he starts paying for bills, the lot of it, he ain't got a clue what life's about, alright? Hello, mate, how you doing? You alright?
I'm going to go for 2-0 and my mate Riley goes for 1-0. 2-1 Pompey.
I think we'll win today though. We need to win, really.
I was watching the video the day after, and the pain on your face when the 5th one went in, I was there with you.
What's this? Do you run these postcodes?
I run P08, mate.
Man said swear down.
Anyway, what's going on?
I think everything is crossed, Edie.
Yeah.
Everything is crossed.
I'm being positive and saying 3-2 to us.
I reckon we could win, and Fournilwrittenalloverit. Happy birthday from the other week, by the way, mate.
Thanks, mate.
I'm going to say 2-1 Pompey, but I want to say a 4-0 written all over it, if I'm honest.
Do you always watch in Brisbane, sir?
Always watch it, yeah, I love it.
Wave to anyone at home who we can wave to?
Hi, Dave. Yeah, Dave will be
Dave.
watching it. Davey.
Score today?
4-0 written all over it.
Exactly what I wanted to hear.
2-1 Pompey. Josh Murphy.
If we want to make progress, it's now about beating the teams around us.
Lovely to see you. How are we?
Lovely to see you. I'm very well.
We did talk about it before, about we cannot over-rely on the next couple of fixtures, thinking that because they're not the top end of the table, that we've got to take them for granted. And clearly look what happened against Stoke. No team's easy, and the level of football is, I think, a bigger gap than we actually thought it was going to be.
I'm so happy with the lineup. I just want to change. If we don't create a performance, if we don't look like a united team, it's going to be a real worry.
We have a great opportunity with the remainder of this month. Yes, we've got Oxford, but QPR are now in the bottom 3. They're up next after the international break.
I know, I saw that picture, Sam. Can we show that to Helen over there, Sam? Look at that.
He has to change formation. He has to go 4-3-3. He has to pack that midfield.
Maybe a 2-1 to Pompey.
3-0.
Even I'm saying today's a must-win game, so let's go and do it.
3-1 Pompey. We've got to bounce back. We have to bounce back. That's the difference.
No choice.
No choice.
How's your bottle? better. And I think at this point on Wednesday night we were 3-1 down, so that's a bit of an improvement.
The penalty is a big moment. If we lose this game, it's going to be a big moment in the season. It's nervy as hell out there, isn't it? It's a nervy game between two teams that know the significance of the result. It's not the same team that played on Wednesday night. I think we can all agree. There's positive signs. I think Sorensen, obviously he's missed the penalty, but he's been lively. I really like his movement.
As Uncle Avram once said, you'll never break our spirit.
You never break our spirit, and I don't think you ever would. Anyone here will say the same thing. There's not one Pompey fan that you'll ever break, and I don't think, no matter how club, we'd be disappointed for a day, we'd all slag the club off. Do we mean it? Of course we don't. It's our heartbeat. That's what happens. The city's about it.
I'm not a fan of them, but they've got some good players on a break. Like Goodrim's an excellent player. Edwards is a good player. They can catch them on a break. Jack Ward Football Podcast, right? I like listening to you. I've got an irrational hatred of Oxford United. I cannot put my finger on it. We've got to beat this lot. They've had a good start, but come on. This is a game we can win this season.
The Fratton end sucks the goals in, coined on this channel by this man here.
Sucks the goals in.
Let's do this. Come on then.
Come on.
I'm feeling indifferent, Dan. There's a part of me that we'll hear from Andrew in a moment that says there's enough in that for Pompey to win the game of football. Penalty aside, which the XG is going to be walked because of that. There's a goal line scramble. It's in off the sort of the inside of the crossbar in the second half. There's a few massive Sadie chances. But then the other side of me says we came into this saying that this was a must-win game. Pompey haven't won that game, and therefore that's a failure. Where do you sit in between the two?
Absolutely, which sort of speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Tom, yes, you're right, it was a must-win game and we haven't got that, and as such it's going to be a very long 2 weeks before we're at Loftus Road. That said, how do I feel about today? I feel that, well, at least we can come away and talk about a football match.
Yes.
You poor souls that left the 365 or whatever it's called this week's stadium, they
couldn't talk about a football match.
They couldn't talk about a football match because we just didn't show the levels of application and put in a performance where it wasn't even about being second best, it was about not doing the basics.
Yeah, basics were done today.
The basics were done today. We had application. I've spoken about that quite a bit over the first few home games. Eventually we'll get our fair share of results through showing that. Today led me to believe that again. If I've got a criticism out of the day, Tom, it's just purely that for me sometimes we checked back inside, we didn't go outside the man when given the opportunity. We just didn't put quite, I thought Sorensen, as you said to me just now, did very well today, but I don't feel we provided him with quite enough service, and even so we still managed to create chances. So on another day, with that little bit extra, I think we possibly win that football match. The goal to concede is another disappointing one.
Can I play devil's advocate a little bit? How many times as Pompey fans can we stand here and say on another day? When are we going to start to see the fruits of the on another day?
Absolutely. Law of averages, and we've said it before, you know, and we said it all last season, you make your own luck. Clearly we're not making our own luck at the minute, you know.
You can't go through a whole league season going, well, we could have scored that, if we'd scored that, should have scored that. It needs to have action on the pitch.
It's a tough league. We'll be all right this season, carry on playing like we are, and those chances that didn't go in for us by luck will go in for us by luck. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Again, we have a situation today where we've lost position high up the pitch.
And been punished for it, yeah.
And been punished through pace on the break, you know.
If you're talking about fixing fundamentals, and yes, there's a lot to like about today and a lot more to like it, well, there's so much more to like it than Wednesday. But that's one thing that hasn't changed, and I saw visions of us at Stoke on Wednesday in both that first half and second half when we lost the ball on the turnover.
I just need to see a little bit more end products at the top end and not to come away from these games feeling like we've hurt ourselves as much as the opposition have hurt us.
Less of the coulda, shoulda, woulda and more action, more balls in the back of the net, please.
Pretty much.
I think on balance, and I'd be very careful, you might not agree with this. I think Pompey were just about the better side this afternoon, and something that I've thrown in our faces, or thrown in my own face as a Pompey fan and Pompey fans, is we haven't been creating enough. There's no creative spark. I thought we created a lot today, and I think that's a real step in the right direction. Make the pass count. So many times I said to you just there, a breakdown in possession in the middle of the park is because of either a misplaced pass or it comes off someone's shin or whatever. Just take a bit more care of the ball. I want to shout out Nicholas Schmid, who came in and looked calm, assured, like he'd been playing for us for a very long time. I thought his kick-in was superb, and
great striker of football.
Great striker of football, and made a couple of really excellent and important saves as well. It was an important day for Pompey, and I described it at the top of this video as the most important day of John Messino's managerial career, and maybe we've slightly left that ground on a bit of a whimper because of the nature of the end of the game, but you actually walked down the stairs and said to me, I thought we'd done it, and I think that maybe says it all. We thought we'd done it. We had that feeling of a Pompey player scoring a goal at Fratton Park is back, everybody. Boy, we've missed that.
But a second goal kills it.
Second goal kills it. That is it from us. Thank you for being with us. We've got a 2-week break now, and we will see you. West London awaits. Loftus Road is the next time we will see you. Both these gents will be there. Rest of the 4-0 crew, members of the 4-0 crew will be with us. Oh, you'll be feeling indifferent in the comments, I'm sure. Leave your thoughts on that down below. 2 weeks. We'll see you after those 2 weeks are up. It is going to be a long 2 weeks, but we'll be back in nonetheless. Thanks for watching. Keep the faith, and as always,
play up Pompey.
Play up Pompey.
Go south. There's a team down there. Go south.